It's time for Education Matters. Dr. Craig Douglas is here, and today we're talking about the first rounds of parent-teacher conferences. Kind of a scary time for a lot of parents and kids, too.
It is, but I'm going to also confess it's scary for teachers, too, and superintendents and principals. I mean, everyone wants good outcomes for the students, right? So the tips that I'm going to share, there's a whole long list. I'm not going to share all of them, but came from a website I thought really looked good. It's called Understood.org. First, coaching parents to be prepared for the conference, and by that, talking to their children prior to the conference. Are there any issues? Anything that they should let mom or dad know ahead of time before the conference? And then parents can kind of prepare maybe some talking points or questions based upon the feedback from the children. Really makes good sense. Some elementary schools actually have child-led parent-teacher conferences, so the children may actually be at the table. It all depends on the arrangement. And then the biggest thing, and it's kind of common sense, but just for parents to be concise, and however the structure is, there'll be a certain allotted time slot. Parents really need to be mindful and respectful and try and stay within that. And if there's a need to talk beyond that time slot, have the courage to set up a separate parent-teacher conference after that or aside from that. Also, it's very typical that an action plan will result. Maybe there's an issue or a challenge in a particular subject area, or maybe it's something as logistics, like homework, turning in homework, whatever. So whatever the challenge is, the problem is there may be an action plan that will be created, and then parents have an opportunity to help follow up on that action plan. So I guess to summarize, Elena, it's kind of a team effort. You've got the child, the parent, and the teacher all trying to pull in the same direction. And these parent-teacher conferences, they're typically scheduled now because it's about the end of the first quarter or the first marking period, are a great opportunity to open up dialogue and open up communications. But I really would advise parents not to be limited just to these structured parent-teacher conferences, but to also set up their own if the need arises.
Yeah, it's a good time to get that line of communication open. We were talking with a coworker this week who the teacher and the parents' expectations might be totally different.
It could be totally different, and once they get on the same page, that might smooth out maybe some rough water.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for being with us, as always. And if you'd like some more information about today's topic, head over to the HotLink section of WNEM.com.